Hey guys, and welcome to Greedfall 2 The Dying World Early Access. Greedfall, the first game, is honestly one of my favourite games. It is so highly underrated. I mean, it's not made by a AAA gaming company, so I can understand why people, either don't know about it or haven't played it or are reticent about playing it. But it was just absolutely fantastic. Did it have top tier graphics? No, it absolutely did not. Were some things, a bit clunky? Yeah, sure. But it had a fantastic story and some of the best storylines for quests, both main and side, that I have ever played. It was just so immersive, the lore of the world. I loved Greedfall. So when I heard that there was going to be a sequel, of course I was ecstatic to hear about this. And so here we are today. Now, this is early access. I wasn't aware until just earlier today that this is only going to be the first 10 to 15 hours of the game, which I find highly disappointing. I was very much looking forward to playing the whole game, even if it was in an early access state, but here we are. So I don't think the game itself is going to release until well into next year. Again, disappointing, but it is what it is. So in this early access state, we have to keep multiple things in mind. It is very broken. I've got a list of all the different bugs and crashes and glitches that can happen and what to try and do to avoid them. So there's a lot of things that aren't fully implemented in the game. I'm going to crash multiple times and whatnot, but they being spiders, have decided to release Greedfall 2 The Dying World into early access to just get feedback from the players, much in the way that Baldur's Gate 3 did, to get feedback from the players to sort of shape the game a little more in the way that the players want, and to make it a game that everybody absolutely loves and adores. And I can get behind that logic. I still hate that I'm playing it when it's not fully released. I can't play the whole game, but it is what it is. I'm happy to give my input if it means making this game the best thing it can be. Now, I will note right here in the menu screen, I already have a problem, and it's the fact that the visuals aren't looping. Give it a sec and it will glitch back to the beginning of the animation. Okay, it's a bit longer than I thought it was. Yep, and there it is. So that's my first problem. They're probably aware of it, but I probably should start making a tally on another screen. Although they did say try not to tab out of the game. Maybe I should get pen and paper then and list my errors, but my problems by hand. Alrighty, I'm starting my list. Let's just go into options. A lot of this probably doesn't exist at this point in time, so I'm just going to do the usual bump stuff down, and then the music's beautiful. Save and quit. Yes. I'm going to play a mouse and keyboard because it is how I played the first game. If it becomes too RPG, I'll get a controller, but for now we'll see how we go. I'm just gonna leave everything else. I don't want to touch things and break things. So let's just get stuck into this game. New game. You're about to embark on a new adventure. You can change the following settings to adjust your experience to your own playing style. If the selected mode does not meet your expectations, you can switch in game at any time in the options menu. Difficulty, adventure. Okay, that's mid. Story is the lowest. This mode allows players to focus on story rather than battles and combat tactics. Adventure sounds like it's, normal. Oops. This mode provides a balanced experience. To complete it, you must optimize skills and equipment, use talents, and carefully think out your battles. Tactical is hard, and then custom. Yeah, so we'll go with adventure. Untouchable. Direct attacks have no effect on your characters, but they can still take damage from effects. What? How is that even an option? Friendly fire. Nah, bro. I don't have the time of day for friendly fire. Get rid of it. I'm sorry, just get rid of it. Party recovery. Increases or reduces the health recovered over time by all your characters. Do they recover health normally? I'm going to ask. If they don't recover health outside of combat, I will change that, because in the base game, like this is an expansion, in the first game, characters did restore full health outside of combat. So if that doesn't apply, I'll turn that on, because that just ain't working for me. And the rest is fine. Okay, new game. Ugh, beautiful artwork. I love the artwork for this game. It's just a shame that the graphics in the game can't hold a candle to it. It's okay. I forgive them. I love the game, the first game anyway. Now, the first game was about us leaving the continent and going to this island called Teer Fradeean. This game is the opposite. We start on Teer Fradeean 3 years prior to the first game, and we get taken back to the continent. I didn't check the graphics settings. I probably should have done that to find out what we're running. Oh, I've got the same way of picking the character.
If you want this portrait to bear any resemblance to you, stop fidgeting.
Fradeean.
Stand up straight. And turn your head towards me. There. Hold that pose.
I love that they've done this same way as the first game. You were in your home. Oh boy. Oh, that's really unpleasant. This would be so much quicker if I could just type my problems, but they did say try not to alt-tab because it can make the game crash. So, yes, let's get stuck into it. Sorry, as I was saying, yeah, you start as Desade in the first game, getting your portraits drawn, because you're going to permanently leave for the continent, and you won't return to the words. You're going to Teer Fradeean, you won't return to the continent. So they're drawing your portrait, presumably for your mother. I would say that your mother's about to die while you're away at the continent. Hey, spoiler alert. And so I love that they've just continued this pattern. I think it's a fantastic way to create a character. Oh, you don't actually pick a gender. What? I'm just male? What? Okay, this is not ideal. I don't like this. I don't like having my gender not tied to my appearance. I don't like that. And so now I've got to manually sift through all these to find the female appearances. Okay, there's one. Are they just going to alternate? I think it's a dude. Hard to tell. If these are females, they're bloody ugly. So far, I can only find... Okay, there's a second female. Also, really not attractive. What is with this convention of making really ugly women? I don't get it. Why can't we want to play pretty versions of ourselves? Oh, gotta say, the second one's the only decent one. Ugh. Why are the features so ugly? You could get a generally okay looking character in the first game. Wow. Okay, it looks like we're stuck with the chick with the weird eyes. Great. Love that for us. Definitely putting that down as a critique. Prettier female options and more attractive male options, because this just ain't it. Okay, dear.
What brought you to Teer Fradeean?
I also will point out I despise the local accent. I know it's what we're going to hear throughout the entire game because that's what our character is, but I've hated the accent right from the first game.
What brought you to Teer Fradeean? Hello, Fradeean. No, not you! I'll make them pay for this.
I like how she says hello, Fradeean, because she's talking to the artist.
What brought you to Teer Fradeean?
Okay, well, I guess it's going to have to be our voice. Skin color. I don't think it's going to change anything about this appearance. Honestly. Hard to see in this light as well. Why did you tack the light colors on the end? That's weird. Nope. Probably gotta stay with that. Yeah, I think the pink works with the hair more than the yellow. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, speaking of hair, what have you got going on here? You've got this little bit here, and then you've got a side braid, but the rest is short, which is understandable. Oh, I can't swing around fully. I did notice in the first game that every female had short hair or had an updo, and I think it's because they don't want to clip armor, which, understandable. Hair 1, hair 2. Oh, I don't mind that one, with the little bits of string coming through. God, I hope that's string. Otherwise that's concerning. Oops, down here. No. Absolutely not. But see, it's all short. Ugh. Yeah, you're really not endearing yourself. I know these are hairstyles that are for everyone to use, but that looks more like something the Telemes would use. Ooh, they actually do have long hair. And it is predictably clipping. You know, it's probably going to end up being 1 or 2, although that suits her face. All things considered. Oh, long hair again. But the severe look, actually, if it was a side part, it'd be alright without the front bits on your head. That looks pretty similar to a previous hairstyle. Ooh. Okay. Oh, what the? How does your hair stay like that? That's not too bad. I don't mind it. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be one or two, I think. Not exactly much in the way of options, I'm going to be honest. Which do I prefer? I still like this braid, but I do feel that this shape is more flattering to your face, my dear. And as much as I resent short hair on women that I have to play, short is what it is. All the key art has this hairstyle, so I'm tempted to just use it because the key art has it. Okay, hair color's black. That's not black, honey. That's brown. Need your eyes checked. That's not brown. That's auburn. Oh boy. Oh boy. It suits the hairstyle. Not my current skin selection, but it suits the hairstyle. You know what? I was actually just going to go with the default dark because I feel like it suits the natives more, but I don't mind that. Let me just see if there's a better skin color. It's hard to tell because this is quite golden with the sunlight. That looks alright. That's too red. So the question is, do you need pink or yellow? I think that's the best color to match. Oh, I could be wrong. Nah, we'll stick with this. Let's just roll with it. It's not like we get to keep the character anyway. Everything goes back to square zero once the game comes out. Skills. Select a character profile. Protector. Oh, I see. Okay, it looks like we only get the one combat style in the early access. That wasn't instructed to me, so that's news. Don't know that I like that because it wouldn't have been my playstyle of choice, but okay. Mobile melee fighter, specialized in defense and controlling the battlefield. Starting weapon, also snatched. Oh wow, go team. We are so advanced. Yep, okay, so that can't be changed. Path of protection, weapons of war. I don't know that I want to go up, considering the names up top. I would want to go down. I think these names need to be down the bottom of the banner, though that doesn't really work with the triangles. If you're going to go up. I'm a real stickler for crap like that. Anywho. What does 2 and 1 mean? I don't know. Because I have no points available, so I'm confused about what these numbers mean. I'm on this one. Protector stance. Slightly increases armor and life, but reduces damage inflicted. Only one posture can be active at a time. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. So how do I get more stances then, is the question. Taunt provokes enemies in the targeted area. I don't want the aggro, to be honest. Yeah, no. I want others to take aggro so I can just kill things. Hurtful words. Afflicts the target with weakened effect. 100% chance of applying weakened effect. Action point cost 1, cooldown 40 seconds. So I have these 3 by default by the looks of it. Unlock. With no points. I'm pressing it anyway. Yeah, cool. Just double checking. Mastery of impact weapons. Grants access to skills associated with the use of 1- and 2-handed axes, as well as 1- and 2-handed maces. What about swords? I want a sword! Depending on the equipped weapon, grants brutal impact, iron breaker, destructive blow, or shockwave. Okay. Like, you're going to be able to do more with this in the real game, but early access, not much we can do here. Oh, it's because I've got 2 unlocked and then 1 unlocked. I see. Attributes. The protected focus is primarily on endurance. Of course, they're the tank. Then on agility and finally on strength. Oh, really? That's curious. That agility over strength. Attributes reflect a character's physical and mental skills. Strength, agility, perception, and will attributes are linked to certain weapons and provide the user with bonuses when wielding them. Endurance and focus provide health and action point bonuses respectively. Characters must reach a certain attribute level to wield certain weapons and armors. That's interesting as well. Okay. So you said endurance. They've already given us our points, but I think, yes, we do have the ability to change that, though probably want to go with the default if that's what they're telling me I should be doing with this class. So, relevant equipment, medium armor, heavy armor. God, I need heavy armor if I'm going to be a tank. Increases max life by 36 per level, increases resistance to poison, some sort of radiant, possibly bleed, fire, and yeah, I'm out of ideas. Physical effects by 3% per level. Tiers. Novice unlocks 100% of that and that for worn armor. Master, you're immune to mobility effects. Okay, and you've given me agility. One-handed blades. Well, we are definitely doing a one-handed blade. Can I get a shield? If I'm going to be a tank, a shield would be very helpful, but I didn't remember seeing any in the first game, so probably not. In which case, should we go with a dual blade? Probably not for a for a tank build. Increases damage inflicted by relevant equipment and increases the dodge rate. Is this why we're going for agility over strength? Because I would prefer this. One-handed impact weapons, two-handed melee weapons. What's an impact weapon? Increases physical damage inflicted by relevant equipment by 6%. Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, so when you say equipment, you mean these. Oh. So maybe this is my damage dealer then. So do I have a one-handed blade? So an axe is not an impact weapon, correct? An axe would be a blade, I believe. Increases crit damage. Well, if that's the case, why would you want strength at all? Strength doesn't seem to impact anything that I have. Whatever. And also, I would like to have a well-spoken person, but charisma is not an option, unfortunately, like it was in the first game. Two-handed ranged weapons, traps, and pistols. Interesting. Perception, but not agility. Increases damage inflicted by relevant equipment, crit rate, etc. Will. Teer Fradeean bracelets and Taleme rings. This is my class of choice, but I guess we ain't doing that in the early access. Increases damage inflicted upon magic deflection. Oh, I'm sorry, magic deflection? That sounds amazing. And focus does light armor and medium armor. Increases max action points by 1 every 2 levels. Increases skill cooldown by 3% per level. You know, I would be tempted to take strength off and give it to focus, since none of this seems relevant if you're telling me that my blade's damage is impacted by agility. What benefit do I get from this category? I'm just going to go with what it says, but I want to keep in mind that this would be better suited for me this way. This isn't going to be used because I want to use heavy armor, but yeah. Anywho, we shall finish. Once confirmed, you cannot change. There's not really much to change, to be honest. I still think taking strength off would be good.
Why have you been drawing all these sketches?
So that your island can be appreciated by the rest of the world. Everything is new for us here.
It's so pretty.
We have so much to learn, and who knows, the flora of your country could very well save mine.
Save it from the sickness you told me about?
The Malachor.
Yes. This is what I hope, in any case. It's taken so many lives back home. I do hope we haven't brought it here, too. I heard there were some sick people in the village.
It's a Furcon from the continent.
Let's talk about something else. This is the big day, is it not?
Not
Yes.
the big day.
Today is the day Nilan and I begin our initiation.
Ah, I thought as much when I saw that strange woman appear in the village. Congratulations, you Your mother approaches and she doesn't seem too pleased.
Fravidem amaraugum takasare noigse adiven.
What is that hairstyle? Oh. It almost looked like it was... I'll explain later. It looked like she had hair coming on both sides and then it was tied in the middle. That's what it looked like at first glance. It wasn't until we saw her a second time that I saw it was just a side ponytail and it was the ruff on her neckline that made it look like it was coming from both sides. Okay, it's fine. Her hair is fine. Crisis averted. I mean, I don't really see the point of staying with Furkan unless he has more dialogue. I'll live with Darren.
I must leave you. Our chief summons me.
Go, go. But do come and see me again when you can. I'd very much like to hear about this ritual.
I do not like that background. God, I wish they would stop blurring the background. Okay, mother. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Why'd they change that? Oh, double click on the intended position. Rotate camera. Yeah, see, I despise games that do that. What's the point? What do I need my cursor for that my cursor must be on the screen? I don't like that at all. Okay, well, my mother is just as short as I am. Oh, it takes my quest log off. Okay, what do the buttons do? J for quest log? Yay! Journal. Donegad's initiation. Meet with Minan. Your mother has informed you that Minan, your leader, wishes to meet you to discuss your initiation. You shouldn't keep him waiting. Party. It's just me. Oh, that's my name? Ridenger. Okay, I wonder if that'll get pronounced for me at some point in time. There is my hatchet. Oh, there's no sound. Awkward. Oh, I immediately get some good shit. Oh, so you could... Oh, I suppose I can't change my class because I don't have access to a mountain puzzle. Oh my god, that looks so cool. No real difference between the two of them. Except for statistics. But it doesn't matter because it's forced me into this class, so it is what it is. I don't have any headpieces. Is it just me? There's no sound on the UI. And I don't have any more clothes. No, okay. Let's leave that. Inventory. This is all the same as from Greedfall 1. It feels weird calling it Greedfall 1. Map is similar. Shenanigans with the same sort of design and all of this. So we are from Vigashvar, which I'm pretty sure wasn't the first game. I mean, all the names kind of sound the same, but I swear that was it. Okay. Well... How do I double click or E, I suppose. And we're out. I'm going to okay, talk to... Wow. That was terrible. She went in a big loop to turn around. She didn't that time then. That was bizarre. Hold on. If I just press forward. Oh, no, she does. It's because I pressed sideways. That's why. Anyway, speak to Furkan.
Get out of here! Don't keep your chief waiting.
Fine. Good luck finishing that when I'm not here. Oh god, the graphics. Oof, this is painful. Do we have... Oh. I don't know that I want my minimap to rotate. Because my map, it's... we'll come back to that. Oh, save changes. Comfort. Teer Fradeean subtitles. No, I want to know what we're saying, so that's fine. Difficulty's fine. Audio, we already changed that. Video. Is it motion blur? Motion blur? Question mark? Motion blur? Wait, why would that go down? Oh, whatever. Don't care. Advanced video? Maybe? Okay. Okay. Just ignoring most of that. There's no motion blur. Okay. it's just gonna look really, really ouchies. Like even just going up and down. Ugh. Okay.
Qua cadet farvida mi ka harnoixen. Nastu ka eldaigu?
Ah, wat hier. Radi dat frag. Vogleend maraga radi dauke. Es donegada malochtum.
Is this normal? Apparently it is. Okie dokie. We have these just around the village? Oof, that does not feel safe. At all. Oh, that's problematic.
Es vir. Saxiend buitsam. Tegedent konkubar groar gaberag da roigen al boyded.
Do I have to go rescue them? Probably.
Na coid mara crocena al mar de harberu da he varton. Na main farberu et soidon da reme.
Fair. Are these the question marks I was looking for? Oh, that was the one I was going to go into. Nilan's family house and visitor's house with Amal, who is a merchant. Is there any loot here, by the way? I don't see it. It was all very glowy, particularly glowy in previous games, so I assume it'll be the same. Mother, please do not open the door. I am capable of opening it myself. I don't see any loot. Hello.
Burgleo e wencha suis locos disoleg.
Thanks. That's so nice of you. I have no money, but may I buy from you? Okay, he has a lot of plants, which I guess is to be used in potion making. I do note that they haven't quite finalized their icons here, but they're probably aware of that. So these will probably have to change like this to be visuals, I think. It was ointment created by a Donegad from the Gaius Rad clan. Gives the entire group a maximum of 1 additional action point for 24 hours. Huh? I guess I don't know what action points are yet because the game hasn't explained those to me. There's an item here that I can purchase that's a quest item, but like I can't purchase it because, oh, there we go. Simple splint. A splint made of cloth and wood used to set a broken limb. Okay, I wonder if we're going to use that for something. And again, I'm broke. So thanks, man. Peace out. Maybe I should use a controller. Yeah, but get rid of the cursor. I do like this. This is nice. Although it does let me point things out on the screen, doesn't it? This is nice. Okay. This is just... I was going to say our source of water, but considering this person is standing in it and doing like washing in it, probably not what we drink from. This is so harsh on the eyes. Oof. Nilan? Nilan is not here. Okay, what else have we got? Not a whole lot unless we leave the village, so... Let's move this way. Oh boy. Hi. How you doing? Kadal, you got issues there, buddy? You okay there, buddy?
Estur me en bood to donega dag. At velden or lay ik dead.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna be the best Donegard that I know how to be. Which isn't saying much. I think my head already hurts from these graphics. Having it bob and sway with her steps also is problematic. It doesn't give me an option to... Oh, here we go. Toggles camera effects. I don't know what that means, but... Oh, God, no. Ha! I'm so glad I saw that. Whew! That was almost bad. Okay, let me see. Oh, fuck. I said save and quit. Confirm. Oh, it just mustn't have taken. Okay, let's check this out again. There we go. That feels more smooth. Right. I'm not going crazy. Yeah, we're not bobbing and weaving. Isn't he, Leon?
Nas mewinem vorken sindad da arsisau da garantamen. Na frichti korte sonegad.
Smein fravind, velolto, et ja es cor da sonegad. Ariden ger, esto es
Ruthless.
Diewa daralwi samel sin aniloin. Tegede da elo mali minen kasin.
I think I need to turn... I understand the Teer Fradeean thing now.
Es vel
I want this in English.
to tegedach, esim nama ka hawelam. Nas ankenam da etenem alig da raidi.
Oh, thank you,
ta
Mother.
flamam.
That's
Qua awelem se.
surprisingly insightful of you.
Fravins frank da dierna an hevigem.
Great mistress.
Mavridan deolt nes sed ma.
Who would she be?
Smeuin quisem se kavinanem samel nes diernam toflanem.
Esto ugesin, navregen komarosi dwint. Tegedem.
So if I'm the one becoming a Donegard, what are your two roles? Are we all doing it together and we're all becoming Donegards? Okay, I think I understand now what it means by the Teer Fradeean dialogue. Because I don't really... Teer Fradeean subtitles. It was on no. Display subtitles in Teer Fradeean. Oh, no. Okay, so no, the dialogue is only in Teer Fradeean. I get it. I do. I just don't find it particularly fun to listen constantly in another language and constantly have to read the subtitles. I thought it was saying I get the choice of which dialogue option we get, whether it's all just going to be in the common tongue, i.e. English, or Teer Fradeean, as if they've done the dialogue in both languages, but no. Okay, it's fine. I'm going this way. I mean, I know the game's going to take me this way anyway. But off we go. What's with the trees on top of the buildings? Hey, hi! I didn't realize you were following me. I feel rather stalked, but this is such a happy village. I'm so glad they've improved on the villages from the first game, because they were a bit staid in the first game. Cool design, but, you know, you had like 3 huts and that was it. And it was just like, yeah, a lot more people live here, right? Interaction not possible. I mean, fair. Darren's house. Oh, this is my home. And there's a storeroom. And that is it until we leave. Okay, well, we'll go see, Milan? Was that their name? Oh, I'm so sorry. I could have been sprinting this entire time. 1,000 apologies. I like the color of this red against the stone. It's very pretty. And they've definitely upgraded their graphics a shit ton from the first game, so I'm also pleased. You're trusting too much Minan. These foreigners are like the sea people of ancient times. True. They take everything and give nothing back, and not just the fruit of the earth. Many of your people are suffering from an unknown illness, and the woods are still empty of animal life. I'm worried if I go in, they might stop talking, so I'm just going to stare at the door and read the dialogue. Did you know that a number of the Black Ulgs have died? I'm sure they had something to do with it. How would you know? You have no evidence to support that. Yep, that's correct.
Adadordam se yagas radai de ragach. Naistalemi, a compagnie frasi. Esiradador and Ike yam linguides bay and Mished
See, I thought you could wear it in the first game.
No combenda quena sequena. Boken quis a yechtam da jungari vigi.
Das hector me en voglend neis junga de la noixa. Sag broig de neis luchton ja is ten. Kui fravind ma berden varsa ten yasim miklodaig dequils.
Madid danita vuksanti, hadiern, haval, hadiernaha. Radidadara mens velude.
She's the great mistress.
Estechem da gomfrangide da dierna. Es me nilanem, agesines friedenem ger. Es nie voglendaiga.
Nilan. Es dechem dam kasin. Es me shedam. Voglende kaishedan.
Vridenger. Es les anumam, muy crimodorik, frichtik, credo, anilain, evoglendaik. Sago es esa, si arula mai aidam. Atusidame saradido, evarach, avinain. Confrangdis. Miani ruse maledi.
Combat
Gadari
tutorial.
malaredao a yoenga.
Estrag me klosted saradida.
Okay, this is weird lighting.
Na mem eva me armantiam sam pisu noixam.
Like what you're wearing.
Sage sam. Rense danie dechem faruedi, daher camem far voglendi. Voglendis desases redis ediaes radei emesto. Kiden donegada shantamen lag obledenen.
So all three of us are becoming
Es
sages.
radei emadraig quahi luchton ten.
But I thought in every tribe only have one Donegad.
Nasondis ta doiga araigidem. Bud oleg loan de farwedi duis amagenta.
Qua avalem sega doflein. Quae dem fleidas datusudi esin neis luchtemen jaquensend. Esca oversheda asonea joam.
I assume I do. Cool. What I love is that it's doing the exact same thing as the first game. When you're in conversation and you're just like reading and I'm talking, it shifts the camera view. It's just going between 2 here, but some of the conversation cameras can go between 3 different views or even 4. And it's cool, it's not just a static image. I've always loved the way they do this. I hate the overly blurred background, which is what I was just writing down. That's a problem the first game likewise suffered from. It's too blurred and it looks really unnatural. Okay, but we're gonna ask about, sorry, before we get into that, I actually don't remember what the cause of the Malachor is. I'm currently rewatching the first game and I'm only about halfway through. I don't remember the end of the game, so I don't remember what the source of the Malachor is. So if that comes up, I don't remember. Okay, the argument. I do already have a headache from playing this, so something's wrong with the graphics.
Nakoidem mantiam samada kavranoxa. Lientara orgi, neis henesem. A contagidem es anaogi maragdent. Sagnaole.
He's nice eyes. She has no evidence to support this fact.
Ages abimelam vas, andevarsem, emernoixi overglendi en mishet ni. Ami frogusimo en emevedere.
Hold on, Mev. She looks familiar. Is she in the first game? I don't remember. She generally looks familiar. Confirm that he is a friend. Say that he's just an interesting foreigner. Say you'd rather he left the village. He's a friend.
Ja, is voor concurrenten. In veert daka dedi amike. Avogliend marag.
She's very matter of fact. I like it. I
I
can read. Common? Nice.
Vorkend dam da dovarlegu es vir. Asmeo enem is fola dem bud ad haberag da nes luctum.
Ad Loreto, crimo derit mavante ama. La linquident on a drog beesa.
Okay, Mev. Yeah, I swear she's in the first game.
Quet Fravin's mother kahe dierna mavai.
Fravin del Samel si gusudue. Arole sonegada a heneseis Samel etienem hach gadactas. Es crimo derek seva now ka ehenesam. Des mar sevis.
Yeah, I think we must kill her in the first game.
Fictaman ad ranon. Moiole hoila. Marca seviem sies na fravind marang. Nama emsede vikshad hirem. Sageras de enclostedas. O sie hade segama va heleg suisi.
Okay, and the ritual, please.
Quid bud edet mad. Jam bud radai de ledach.
La fravinde novege. Es runam donegade.
Thanks, man. Great prep.
Sag voglendade. Ed andenachtem, lawa. Sed me van atoflanem. Anondagam qualsheid. Enfledade. Echred neis sonegad sen. Ages olod moi Gam de hen on miu
So Tofflin is our sage, our Thonegard. And the plan is for all three of us to take over. Seems like overkill, but okay. Cool.
Es arme mem confrangum edierna.
Farea disa diuem disema. Enkar said, e corei cam davani.
Thanks. I hate to break it to you, but trouble-free is not the direction my path takes.
Avail. Vregame zoleda hedesi e quel shedemenevigi.
I appreciate the detail they've gone to with the language. It sounds a lot more natural than it did in the first game. It could also be the accents they're using. They're not using an accent for the Teer Fradeean language. I don't know what name it is. Whereas they were using the accent in the first game as well as the accent for the English. I prefer that they just use the accent for the English. It makes way more sense. So it sounds more natural in this game. Wonderful. Okay, let's go, team. I don't like having the outline on this dude. Can we not? Let's go. The minimap provides an overview of the immediate area, allowing you to see objectives you're working on and certain interactive elements. Something about N. N is map? You mean nap? What's M? Oh. Never mind. We just won't use N then, if M does the exact same thing.
Regde die jerne haar dech maar dat kagam frangi de tao glendi.
Ja, es mat goms wis me.
Oh, it's only the two of us.
De hen on mil
I can't move the camera.
se on mishe te luchtom.
So it's just us two.
dem flet se da regu velu gleo ariden gar. Ag vregu force me
Hey, don't knock Farkan. He's a great man. Fantastic painter. Charcoal user? Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought the marker was on that home. My bad. I love this. Lake region. Flora is beautiful. Flora was one of the things they did very well in the first game. I've completely gone the wrong way. Whoopsie daisy. Maybe I should have actually read the map instead of just figuring out which button it was. Oops, that's right. Shift is a button. Oh, my head. Oh, God, I'm going to get motion sick. Ah. This way. Ooh, what a pretty bridge. I like this bridge. It's a nice bridge. I don't understand the purpose of the wood on top of the rock, but it looks cool. Oh, look at the architecture. Oh, bloody Milan, get your back out of my view. Trying to appreciate these wooden structures. Tunnel of Pretty Red. Why does this have to be here? Space, tactical view, game menu, map. I don't know that needs to be there. When in doubt, just press escape. Or when in doubt, hit M. I don't know that that's necessary. Hello. You're going to teach me combat, aren't you, Mev?
Estogem radid minan. Disam gaidam en lamen e kam ferta voglendi.
Ja, adierna.
Velmu kagiden kodnade to seis. Nameundum adnueri tortesia.
Yeah, I'd hate that too. Okay, combat. Targeting. Clicking on a target allows you to lock onto it, check its status, and attack it. With auto attack mode activated, your character continues to attack their locked target when they have no more orders. Basic attacks do not consume action points, but rather regenerate them. Okay, I don't know that I'm going to like this system. It feels very turn-by-turn base rather than action combat. Attack.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Okay. I don't have any other instructions as yet. Tactical view, space. In tactical view, you can study your enemies, think out a plan of action, and issue up to 3 orders to your character. You are not required to pause the game, and your orders will be executed without having to quit tactical view. Left shift, unpause while staying in tactical view. I don't think I want to use that. You've been assigned new skills. Take the time to read their descriptions. Okay. use your skills against the Lanvras. I don't like that it's illuminated in red. And I don't like the way the box looks in the top right-hand corner. I hope these are place marker bars and that they're not actually going to look like that when the game comes out because they're pretty ugly. Bit of an eyesore. Cancelling an order. Left in the order listing. This is an order listing, I assume. Move. Can't I just use... Hold up. Attack. So I have basic attack, iron breaker, and taunt. Okay, what do you actually want me to do?
Let's show them what we're made of.
Okay. Why'd you put me? Okay. Whatever. Did I achieve what I need to achieve? I was very confused. I don't want to use technical menu. I think it's stupid. Companions. The companions have joined the battle. Companion selection on the click on the character or their portrait. Again, I have no interest in controlling my companions. Just do your own shit, guys. Shortcuts F1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll have 4 companions. Well, 3 companions plus myself. That's an increase from the first game. We only had 3 people on the board. In tactical view, you can plan out the battle by issuing up to 3 orders to each of your companions. You can then press left shift to unpause the battle and see your orders executed. You can press the key to change your orders any time throughout the battle. You'll find information about your whole party on the left-hand side of your screen. God, that looks ugly. Their life... Why do I have more health than Nilan? It's interesting. Their physical armor and magic deflection points. What does that even mean? Their order listing. I guess here? Question mark? And their action points. Oh, I see them, yes. Wait, I only get 3? Why? End the battle by defeating the Lanvras. You can view all tutorials in the guide in the J menu. I don't have a dodge button, do I? I did in the previous game. Hold up. Nope, no dodge button.
Let's show them what we're made of.
You were nowhere even remotely close to me, but okay. Why did you keep... Oh, it's an area of effect. Okay. Hello? Why are you not auto-attacking? Where are you going? I'm so confused. This combat's dodgy.
Na vregt for sumunem dorkenium da argumedau. Suisius radeus galda nadach, kagaishedon en vlaman. Ami frogu. Estradeus nama, relusem da huis radachtam. Dayam vregames dulanem no. Quedes donegada.
What are sages? They are guardians of knowledge. They are protectors of nature. Let Nilan answer. They're both of them. So I guess if I do this, I'm going to be wrong, but I don't want to defer to him because she's asking me.
Es vogeloiga bitus. Es radai dwint.
Oh, she answers both answers.
Nees hennises.
Es vir. Sag vregen da wind koreem. Da wind lochtom. Monesained nees wisvar nees lochtom en nees direm. Es kair en jam vogelade. De me vrang jemesin. Klos du kiedon tiri. Avel du koldi lagachtas re antamen lag. Lemat, ad noedam dau torten dis. Esrade amaroigade, etenaisem de jam quen suis reen.
A lot of quests there.
Aragdis, ebunedem ayagam. Estortem ael jam ad noedam, dam fis huis direm. En enegosom es siteneg. Sadiu est uvlerta viadedau ad luchtos. Asien bi vedemen. Argadis en albois yandawi. Milemen aberdis abiem varhas.
En velne dendere renoixa kaha ole de kad.
Klos dis me radedao kahuis valem. Vregdis suis vante MCS. Fravin ma his kenne.
Jo, sag mal elvelnedender. Quodes radeem vregar?
The pores on his face are intense.
kasem farvad volad. Reum de en contortam nes luchtum.
Es fran de gadaktam voquel aridenger. Mad. Tegadis noa gadregdis quantorebander satorten.
Es esaminama.
I leveled. Getting skills. You've gained a level. Let's allot a new skill point to your character and the companions. Oh, please tell me I don't have to do my companions. Please tell me they just level themselves up. Okay.
Adalung a vogel duis.
Sorry, you're all having great conversations. Oh, I do have to level, y'all. Gross. How do I level, though? Oh, up here. Whoa, we've got paths of destruction, paths of protection, paths of charity, weapons of war, Teer Fradeean bracelets, and bows. So we can't use most of these because they've given us protector as a class, so I can't do much about this. So I'm just going to have to follow the path already set out for me. What is this? Destroy stance. Increases damage and chance of critical strike, but reduces physical and magical resistance. Only one posture can be active. Well, it's given me this stance, so I might have to keep going with that one. What are my options here? Violent charge, 2 action points. Violently charges an enemy to inflict damage while throwing them backwards. That sounds useful. And knockdown. Causes the target to fall, inflicting damage. So 20% weapon to armor, 350 physical, 350 magical. 209% weapon damage to armor, 20% magic deflection. Oh. Damn. Range 1 meter, 10-second cooldown, 10-second cooldown. Violent charge closes the gap between me and them, which I like. But knockdown's also very useful. Might use knockdown. That made no sound. Cool, cool. Attributes. Endurance, I guess. Keep beefing up my life. Confirm. Talents. Oh, here's my diplomacy. I'm not allowed to pick diplomacy? Why? Allows you to detect important elements in the environment and traps and to make ointments for your party. Increases the chance of tracking test success, displaying important objects in the environment and basic traps. Level 2 gives me level 1 ointments. That sucks. Yeah, it literally won't let me. Oopsies. Never mind. Why is there a plus symbol though if I can pick this? Increases the chance of successful interaction with diplomacy. Is this just recommended? Don't know. I'm doing diplomacy because it's good options. Okay. You. I don't even know what you do. Nilan's Path sounds like a great place to go, buddy. Oh, he heals. Well, that's not going to be very helpful for us when we go to the continent because he's not going to be with us. But you can keep up that goodness. Heals the life points of targets in the area. Here, buddy. You capitalize on that. Sibling rivalry. When Vridanger deals a fatal blow to an enemy, Nilan gains the mighty effect. What is that? Protective healing. When Nilan uses his initiate's healing spell, that's you, he also regenerates the target's armor and magical deflection. I like both those options. Yeah, we'll get protective healing. Attributes. Perception, you say? Oh, but you do magic. Go for focus. Yep. And then shader. Skills. She just hits shit. Forms a series of 3 powerful blows. Sounds delightful. She's got Protector as well. Okay, so she's got similar things to me. Warrior's Leap. Move back 5 meters. Strange choice. When her life points reach 25% or less, Shader gains Mighty Effect. She gains an immunity against weakened effects. No, we'll give her that. Whatever that means. Attributes. And again, strength not your forte. You can take endurance as well. You and me, dude. We are going to outlive everybody. Alright.
Need mended to city.
Okay. So, we got a bajillion quests. Complete initiation missions. Woodland life is dying out. Got to check out why. For several weeks, people have been suffering a disease. So, which are we going to do first? A new evil or a dying forest? I think a new evil. Visit Toflan and the sick. An unknown disease is afflicting the villagers. Toflan, your master and the village Donagad, is tending to the sick in the nursing home. You should go and talk to him. Let's go. I don't know where the infirmary is. Back room. Bye, Mev. Still pretty sure you die in the first game. I'm pretty sure we slaughter you as you try to defend the land. Yeah, no, go away. I am starving. I might have to get off shortly. Am I technically out of the tutorial? Because apparently you're not supposed to save in the tutorial. It's hard to, that is really bad for your back, ma'am.